Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been misunderstood for decades: metabolism and aging. You've probably heard it a million times. Your metabolism slows down as you get older, so it's normal to gain weight. But what if I told you that's not entirely true? Turns out your metabolism doesn't slow down as much as you think with age. What really changes is your muscle mass, and that's where the real problem lies. But don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to break it all down for you and give you actionable steps to stay strong, healthy, and energized as you age. So, if you're ready to learn the truth about metabolism, muscle loss, and how to fight back, keep watching. The Metabolism Myth. Let's start by debunking the biggest myth out there: the idea that your metabolism slows down significantly as you age. For years, we've been told that once you hit 30, 40, or 50, your body just burns fewer calories, and that's why it's harder to stay lean. But here's the truth: your metabolism doesn't slow down nearly as much as you think. A groundbreaking study published in Science in 2021 analyzed data from over 6,000 people and found that metabolism actually stays pretty stable from your 20s all the way into your 60s. Yes, you heard that right. Your metabolism doesn't start to decline until you're well into your 60s. So if metabolism isn't the main culprit, why do so many people gain weight as they get older? The answer lies in something else entirely: muscle loss. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. This starts as early as your 30s, and if you're not actively working to preserve your muscle, you could lose up to 3 to 5% of your muscle mass per decade. And here's the kicker: muscle is metabolically active tissue. That means the more muscle you have, the more calories your body burns at rest. So, when you lose muscle, your body burns fewer calories, which can lead to weight gain over time. But here's the good news: this isn't inevitable. You can fight back, and it all starts with two key things: protein and strength training. The role of protein. Let's talk about protein. Protein is the building block of muscle. And as you age, your body becomes less efficient at using the protein you eat to build and maintain muscle. That means you need more protein as you get older, not less. The general recommendation for adults is around 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. But research shows that older adults may need closer to 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilogram to maintain muscle mass. For someone who weighs 150 pounds, that's about 82 to 109 grams of protein per day. But it's not just about the amount of protein, it's also about timing and quality. Here are 3 tips to make sure you're getting the most out of your protein intake. Number 1, spread it out. Instead of eating most of your protein at dinner, try to spread it evenly across your meals. Aim for 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal to maximize muscle protein synthesis. For example, you could have eggs or Greek yogurt at breakfast, chicken or tofu at lunch, and fish or beans at dinner. Number 2, choose high-quality sources. Not all protein is created equal. Focus on high-quality sources like lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy, beans, and legumes. If you're plant-based, consider combining different protein sources to get all the essential amino acids your body needs. For example, pair rice with beans or hummus with whole grain pita. Number 3, don't forget post-workout protein. After a workout, your muscles are primed to absorb protein. Having a protein-rich snack or shake within 30 to 60 minutes after exercise can help kickstart the recovery process and build muscle. A simple option is a protein shake with whey or plant-based protein powder, or even a handful of nuts and a piece of fruit. Remember, protein isn't just for bodybuilders. It's for anyone who wants to stay strong, healthy, and independent as they age. So, don't be afraid to load up your plate. The power of strength training. Now, let's talk about the second piece of the puzzle: strength training. If protein is the building block of muscle, then strength training is the construction crew that puts it all together. Lifting weights or doing resistance training is the most effective way to preserve and even build muscle mass as you age. And no, you don't have to become a powerlifter or spend hours in the gym to see results. Even just 2 to 3 sessions per week can make a huge difference. Here are 3 key principles to keep in mind when it comes to strength training. Number 1, progressive overload. To build muscle, you need to challenge your body. That means gradually increasing the weight, reps, or intensity of your workouts over time. Start with a weight that feels challenging but doable, and aim to improve little by little. For example, if you're doing bicep curls with 10-pound dumbbells, try moving up to 12 pounds after a few weeks. Number 2. Focus on compound movements. Exercises that work multiple muscle groups at once, like squats, deadlifts, push-ups, and rows, are the most efficient way to build strength and a muscle. Plus, they mimic real-life movements, which can help you stay functional and injury-free. For example, squats not only strengthen your legs, but also improve your balance and mobility. Number 3. Consistency is key. Building muscle takes time, especially as you get older. The key is to stay consistent and make strength training a regular part of your routine. Even if you can only do 20 minutes a couple of times a week, that's still better than nothing. Set a schedule and stick to it. Your future self will thank you. And don't worry if you're new to strength training, everyone starts somewhere. You can begin with bodyweight exercises or light dumbbells and work your way up. The important thing is to start now, because the sooner you do, the more muscle you'll preserve in the long run. The importance of recovery. Now let's talk about something that often gets overlooked: recovery. When you're strength training and pushing your muscles, recovery is just as important as the workout itself. Without proper recovery, you won't see the results you're working so hard for. Here are 3 tips to optimize your recovery. Number 1. Sleep. Your body repairs and builds muscle while you sleep, so aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a bedtime routine, avoid screens before bed, and keep your bedroom cool and dark. Number 2. Hydration. Water is essential for muscle function and recovery. Aim to drink at least half your body weight in ounces of water each day. For example, if you weigh 150 pounds, aim for 75 ounces of water daily. Number 3. Stretching and mobility. Incorporate stretching or yoga into your routine to improve flexibility and reduce the risk of injury. Even 5 to 10 minutes of stretching after a workout can make a big difference. Putting it all together. Alright, let's recap what we've covered so far. Number 1. Your metabolism doesn't slow down as much as you think with age. Muscle loss is the real issue. Number 2. To combat muscle loss, you need to eat enough protein and spread it throughout the day. Number 3. Strength training is essential for preserving and building muscle, and it's never too late to start. Number 4. Recovery, including sleep, hydration, and stretching, is just as important as the workout itself. Here's a simple plan to get started. Protein. Aim for 20 to 30 grams of protein at each meal, and include a post-workout snack if you're exercising. Strength training. Commit to 2 to 3 sessions per week, focusing on compound movements and progressive overload. Recovery. Prioritize sleep, hydration, and stretching to support your efforts. Consistency. Make these habits a regular part of your routine, and don't get discouraged if progress feels slow. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Bonus tips for long-term success. Before we wrap up, here are a few bonus tips to help you stay on track. Stay active. In addition to strength training, try to incorporate more movement into your day. Walking, cycling, or even dancing can all help. Track your progress. Keep a journal or use an app to track your workouts, protein intake, and how you're feeling. Seeing progress over time can be incredibly motivating. Find a community. Whether it's a workout buddy, a fitness class, or an online group, having support can make all the difference. Be patient. Building muscle and changing your body takes time, especially as you age. Celebrate small wins and keep going. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope this helped clear up the confusion around metabolism and aging, and gave you some practical steps to stay strong and healthy for years to come. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on fitness, nutrition, and living your best life. And let me know in the comments, what's one thing you're going to do this week to prioritize your muscle health? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong.